Beth, pretty good start to the international summer. How do you feel after that win?
Yeah, probably a bit closer than we would have liked. But yeah, couldn't ask for a better start. I think North Sydney is a great venue to play at for women's cricket. We always get a good crowd out here. The wicket's always pretty good, and high scoring, fun, explosive cricket is played here. So yeah, couldn't ask for a better start.
Century for you today. How did you feel out in the middle?
Yeah, the coaches joked with me when I walked off and said, "Oh, how'd you feel out there?" And I said, "Yeah, some good, some bad." That's my general response. But yeah, you take 100 at the start of the day and a win for the team. So I'm pretty happy with how I've been hitting the ball. Probably just hasn't come off as I would have liked in the previous few games. But it's nice to be out there scoring runs again today.
Pretty good conditions to have a bat?
Yeah, I think so. I think generally the wicket here plays pretty true. There's not a lot of turn out there, and they don't have many pace bowlers, so we knew going into it that would probably be the case. And yeah, it was nice knowing that we had to face a lot of spin with not a whole lot of turn.
Atapadu's knock was pretty unbelievable. What do you make of that?
Yeah. So someone just joked before, I can't score 100 by myself. So yeah, she absolutely moosed him. She's a clean striker of the ball. Can take a game away from opposition, as she's done pretty often in the past, and she's done that against us before. So we'll have to have a sit down and rethink about our plans against her. But yeah, she did really well. Very impressive.
What were you sort of trying to do out there to stop?
I don't know. I'm not a bowler. Don't ask me. I just sit on the boundary and hope the ball doesn't come to me.
How early on in the middle did you guys have a feel for what a good score might be, and did you think it was going to be a 200 plus wicket after you'd got yourselves in?
Yeah, I think pretty early on. Generally, North Sydney is probably a 200 plus wicket. We were probably hoping, ambitiously for about 240. If we had both Ash and I in at the end going as hard as we were, but we would have taken 220 at the start of the day. I think it's our equal highest score, or highest score or something. So yeah, I think you can assess the conditions in the bowlers pretty quickly out here, because it's not going to do a whole lot that surprises you. So once we got that down, it was just about how you're going to take the game on and move it forward as quickly as possible.
Something a few of you guys have talked about in the build-up has been, how do you get better? You've won quite a few games quite comfortably of late. When someone like Chamari takes you on, like today, is it a good test to see how your attack and you in the field respond under that sort of pressure? Yeah,
I think it's been well documented. It's happened to us a few times. Atapadu's done it to us. Harmanpreet Kaur did it to us in the semi-final at the World Cup. And, we sat down and had to rethink about what we were trying to do as a bowling unit and as a batting unit. And, credit where credit's due. Atapadu had a day out. Unfortunately, she couldn't get her team over the line, but in terms of what we're trying to do in getting better and being the greatest team ever, it's making sure we win games like that now instead of losing them. So we probably pegged her back pretty nicely and got a wicket at a really crucial stage, and in the past we haven't been able to do that. So I think it was a pretty good effort in the end.